Test, test, test 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are live. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Wait, I still can't see it though. Let me make sure. Hey, hey. Blink if you can see me. Blink if you can hear me. Okay, great. Great. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. We are live. We are live. Slow take, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Wow, you really did what I asked of you. Hello, hello, welcome. Blink. I'm glad. Hello, welcome, guys, welcome in. I'm fine. How about you? Thank you for joining. Hello. I hope you all had a great Saturday. I'm a chat from both YouTube and Twitch now. Can you do that? That's next level multitasking. Imagine my voice echoing. One from Twitch, one from YouTube. That would be trippy. Hello, welcome, guys. It's 2 a.m. right now. That's pretty late for you. Yes, let me show. Jade, who is better, Frino or Nefer? Whichever you like more, actually. Okay. Hi, hope you enjoy news story. Hello, thank you. I hope so too. Hi, abilities. Welcome. By the way, before we get started with the Not Cry, our Conquest Act 3, as you can see, we have a very W sponsor for this stream, actually for a couple of streams for a month now. If you're interested and if you want to switch your boring browser to a very cool one where you can customize it, you can basically pick any favorite anime character, Genshin character, any other game, any movie that you want. Let me quickly show you because look who I'm using as my browser mod. Where is it? Where's my browser? Here we go. None other than Queen Columbina herself, guys. I'm getting ready to pull for Columbina, as you know, and this is my way of kind of manifesting a 50-50 win for my Columbina pulls. But again, it's not only Columbina. You can pick a lot of different mods. Just write !Opera GX in chat, and you can download Opera GX and then sign up as a new user. Thank you. That part is very important. If you don't sign up as a new user, you won't be counted on this very cool widget right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but just download it and sign up as a new user. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Where Nefer video tomorrow, by the way. YouTube folk, if you're asking for Nefer video, it's gonna be published tomorrow. So stay tuned. And again, thank you for Opera GX for sponsoring the stream, and also thank you guys for your support. We will be very happy if you download it and sign up as a new user. You can, again, !Opera GX in the chat, and you will get the link. Thank you so much. Now we can jump into game and start our Archon quest. Hello, welcome. Let's go. Do you already have Nefer? I do. Hello! I'm so excited for Arlecchino. I'm so excited to see Arlecchino. So that's why we're using the Arlecchino team. Good morning, welcome newcomers. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and also write !Opera GX in chat. Download Opera GX and sign up as a new user. Thank you. You prepared? I am prepared. I'm still drinking my salep though. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Halal Man. I appreciate it. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Okay, stop the music, DJ. DJ being me. Okay, music volume. Music volume 7 is fine if you ask me. Hello, welcome. Yeah, you made it. Thoughts on Miliastra? In short, I think the games are really fun, but the mode needs overall a really nice refinement. There's been some bugs and what the hell is that word? Incompatibility. What's the word? Between mobile and PC. You get what I mean, right? And then that banner only being behind a paywall, I don't vibe with it, but the games were fun. That's my very short summary. I'm really incompatible. I can't say it normally. I can say it incompatibility. Thank you. Thank you. I did it. All right, guys. Can you hear the game? Because it's so low for me. Wait, let me see. Huh. It's very low for some reason. Is it really low for you too? Let me up it a little bit. How about now? Is it too loud? What the hell? What is this? Is this a quest?
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
Okay, time to get started, I guess.
Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to?
That was a fast entrance. Still, oh my god, he's still here dancing. Okay.
If only he was gone for good. But
oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I should hide chat.
We've seen the last of him.
Where is this? Okay. And also, let's go.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Yep.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt.
I've been looking for him too.
He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
It took me 160 pulls to get him.
Uh-oh. We better get over there right away. Come on, let's go.
A nation that doesn't exist. Who are they referring to? Should I get my controller for this? I was thinking about that. And also let me follow the Archon quest. Hidden in the shadows. Okay, let's go. Focus mode, by the way. Yeah. Let me quickly. Yes, focus mode. Okay, this doesn't count as spoiler, so you can tell me. Is there gonna be battling in the Archon quest? Should I grab my controller beforehand? Probably I'm gonna slay either way. It's Arlecchino we're talking about. Yes. Oh. Okay, I trust Arlecchino because now I feel lazy. I don't even know where it is. Oh, found it. Okay, good.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't
Connect.
promise you'll like what you see.
Wakey, wakey. Okay, controller is not waking up for some reason. Wakey, wakey. You good? Okay, let's go. Now listen close, Veery. Who's Veery? I'm only sharing this proof of the cognoscenti. What are they talking about? Everybody's here. That's nice. Flynn's now my Nefa, Aino, and Yehoda.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Is it because of... Wait a minute, there's a UI change, right? Because these auto-confirm they weren't here previously. Or am I tripping? No. No, they were above. Like on top right or top left of the screen.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
Just like your appetite was insatiable for my primos, Flins.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here? Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
That's not good news.
That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And those pinkish scarlet color, that looks like Rir's power.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body?
How could I forget that iconic moment?
There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
I remember it well. He was extremely dangerous even then. I remember it well.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him.
He was shouting sinners' names. I remember.
Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not Cry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong.
Unless he
His whole
needs some time
resurrection
to
thing
recover.
didn't exactly go smoothly.
Exactly. You're smart, I know.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Just imagine him in his full potential. That's gonna be so scary. He's already so smart like this.
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
Good point,
It may be
Inefa.
that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time. Like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark.
Imagine he was just hiding in those cracks behind them.
Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Reikir of Solnari before all this.
Even Nefer hadn't heard of him. The sinner.
I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him. So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krai, or the Pillar of Embla.
Makes sense.
One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
Philins looks terrifying with that expression, and from this angle, Even more terrifying than Revere, actually.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I volunteer to go with Flynn's.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerere's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
Good idea.
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Bye, Lauma. I love you. And your voice.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rereer, what then?
I love how Paimon is basically peeing her pants about just about the thought of Revere.
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
I'm surprised you remember Paimon.
I don't know.
She doesn't
Did
even
I?
know what she said.
Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerere, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
Well, then Revere would get away.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
So everyone went their separate ways in little groups. All right. Go to the Frostmoon Enclave. Gonna help Lauma. Oh, Flynn's and the others are already here.
Any leads?
Oh, that doesn't look hopeful, considering Yehuda's body language.
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Because it's more stressful. Because you are always in this anticipating mode. Where is he? When is he gonna attack? What is his next move? It is more tiring than actually like head-on fighting him to stay in this type of state for a prolonged amount of time.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Nobody found anything. At this point, I think they should just sit down and wait for Revere to find them.
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
That's even more suspicious.
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him.
Yes.
Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
I feel like he already changed his target or course.
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Revere. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Are you sure about that, Yehuda?
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it! I swear!
That was a quick change. But what the hell was that explosion?
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
No, not Columbina. Oh my god. You're on my list. You're on my list, Revere. My poor precious Columbina. That made me hold my breath.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Look at him standing there. He has so much aura.
This is insane.
Yehoda can't keep
Yehoda,
up.
get Kutar out of here!
On it.
3 versus 1. What?
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness.
They are
Like
cooked.
this. Soon, I will find a way.
No. Oh no. Oh. Did she get hit? She did. Poor Columbina. Paimon, stop trying to save Lumina. I bet she's comfortable like that. Oh. No, so cute. Wow. Power of friendship. She just remembered the amazing memories with Columbina and that gave her strength. If Inefa wasn't there, we would be so cooked. No. 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 Yeah. I'm so relieved.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Look at him. That man is hot. We got away barely, by the way. That point was so, like... I love the tension and the action in there. Oof. Okay. Let's all thank Columbina.
We barely made it out of there alive.
Exactly.
Guy's deal. How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
Exactly.
I have a question.
Shoot.
When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
Okay, explain.
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, exactly. Ask it to Columbina if she has any energy left to answer, that is.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly. We had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
By the way, she's injured. Have we done something about it? Her poor little shoulder?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Yes. I just remembered this is their first time seeing Columbina. I mean, not the Traveler, but the other... Not Flynn's and Traveler, but the others. And wait, not Flynn's, Nauma, and Traveler, but the others. Thanks. Because I got so used to seeing Columbina in the first, like, Act 2 and 1. I don't know which part she came into the story, but it's especially with the, like, weekly quests, that it took me a while to remember that this is their first time seeing her, because she's been cooped up in that cave for who knows how long.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me.
Oh. Who could be hostile towards an angel like this?
Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
Poor Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge.
I doubt it's shallow like that. It's not just revenge.
It is
probably.
also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
Wow. Should we bounce?
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this.
You're so right, Yehoda.
Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected.
She's already planning her escape.
No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Normal human reaction, by the way. All of the other people here, they are a little too brave and maybe a little crazy, but I think Yehoda has very logical reaction here. And let's just run away, because we are talking about one of the 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah here.
Running is our only option.
Columbina. Even you. I mean, if she says that the others are already cooked.
Huh?
Just when she was trying to give herself some courage, and then she hears the moon goddess say, running is our only option. Then what is she supposed to do here?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Realistic.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
But he's one person, and then we have a group of friends here, so... Why would you say that? You can beat him with power of friendship.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
She's so self-sacrificial, I'm going to cry. She jumped to save Yehoda, and now this. No, I can't possibly go with that plan. I reject. Traveler, say something.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
And risk her life like that? Traveler, say I reject.
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf.
That doesn't work like that.
A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
Nice one.
What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess.
Look how
My
sad
presence
Loma
here
is.
is no longer essential. And this is not my home. So you needn't ask me to stay.
The glitters on her mask are so pretty. But besides that, what do you mean my presence here is no longer essential? She's basically saying, it doesn't matter if I die. Like, no. No.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah, We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there.
She
If I
did.
just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends,
No.
and friends look out for one another.
Oh, friends, that's so sweet.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
You're never considering sacrificing her. Okay, Miss Robot. We hear it. Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what. Miss Kutar, you can be sacrificed. But what?
Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Scion so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade.
The way Lauma says Kutar, like, it really scratches a part of my brain in the best possible way.
They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement.
I couldn't word it better myself.
If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth.
Unfortunately, yeah, it does work like that most of the time.
After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frostmoon Scions need you.
As a Finnish person, Lauma's the only person who says Kutar accurately. Can I say it accurately? Kutar. Wait, that was too much roll on the R. I think it's especially hard while speaking English, because while speaking English, we are very used to rolling our R's. So saying Kutar in the middle of English, it's a little bit challenging. You can say it since Finnish and Turkish are in the same language family. Are they? I knew Japanese was in the same same language family. But Finnish too? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's cool.
Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family.
It's so cute.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
She talks so poetically. I really like it.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
We'll find a way. It is our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
And that's what I assumed, because the moment Traveler and Columbina touched hands, boom, transported.
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
Rejected by the world? Is it because she's not in the, or not close to the real moon? I might need a refreshment about that.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
Exactly. Is that about being far away from the real moon because she was feeling homesick in the previous quests? about the real moon. Like, she always gazed at the sky beyond the fake sky, actually.
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow, to borrow the eternal moon's power. So basically she's saying ever since she was born, the world itself has been rejecting her and chipping away her strength. And that's why we need the moon marrow to borrow the eternal moon's power.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2.
Yeah, also she said this in the previous quest.
Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow.
Which is inside the traveler.
But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Find what? He's already here?
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us.
They're running away?
They're likely just a scouting party. Which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Oh no.
Look!
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
It's fine.
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
It's fine, we have
Too many of them!
Flynn's.
And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
By the frost moon of old.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Like, what the hell?
Close your eyes.
Look at all of
to
those
dust.
numbers and reactions on the screen. That's crazy.
Look, the rainbow!
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Such a fun battle.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. The night coming. Be silent. To dust.
Oh, this is going on for a while.
Annihilation mode.
I like it.
Insulation chamber
By the frost moon of old.
Fear the dark. Beware the creatures of the night.
Information will never get old.
To dust.
Look, the rainbow!
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence in...
Leave this place. For the everlasting.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. The long sleep beckons.
Okay, we cooked them.
Close
This
your
should be the last part. Oof. Don't tell me that's Varka. I know that Claymore. Let's go. Oh, finally he's here. This is amazing. Oh.
What the?
He is
What's the
huge.
Bit off more than you could chew?
He's huge. The height, his broadness on the shoulders. Wow.
How are you?
Paimon, come on. At least try to guess.
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir?
Uncle Varka, that's so cute.
Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
He looks good. He looks good.
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
By his side.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
I would be smiling too, Columbina.
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
He kind of reminds me of a very handsome Ken, but a little bit, but definitely more manly.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Is this his secret hideout?
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Krai, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
A handsome Ken. When I said Ken, I mean Barbie and Ken. Like not a normal Ken with a cap. I'm talking about. Oh, you're hilarious. The Northern Intelligence Network.
AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Krai, but they've got contacts in every nation.
I love the new male model, especially the nose. He has a nose, which I really, really, really like. And the jawline. I really like it. He looks good. He looks really good. Handsome. I don't know why you guys have a problem with the nose. Like, I legit can't. I think the nose looks really nice. It gives dimension to his face. I really like the nose. And the sharp jawline. And ocean blue eyes. And scars on the face. He's a warrior, you know? I like that. But he needed a beard. Like, if not a full-on beard, at least a stubble. Is that what you call? Like 2 to 3 days worth of beard, like after shaving. Like it's been a couple of days since he shaved. That kind of beard. I think it's called a stubble. He really needed that. He would look so good with that. But I love his hair, like the wolf cut. It is very nice.
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Krai should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yes, that's true.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Slay.
We heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming.
I think it's all of us when Paimon giggled like that. Literally all of us.
We've heard all about you.
Yeah, I totally understand Paimon.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
She loves him. She loves him. She's fangirling already. It's so cute.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet.
What does that mean? I'm no spring chicken. I don't know that idiom. I'm no spring chicken. Does that mean I'm not young? When you say I'm no spring chicken, I should new info every day. He says he's not that young. If he says he's not that young and he's not above 30, I'm gonna be upset. Because the way some characters treat the others as if they are like ancient and the character is actually like in their early 20s. Stop. Legit stop. That's not it. I mean, he should be considering his... I was expecting like 35-ish when it comes to Varka. But he definitely seems younger than that. He should be Ankh. But he's no Ankh. Look at him. Does he look like an Ankh to you? Not to me. Mostly Big Brother. That's the vibe he's giving. But again, I was expecting like 35. Yeah, they made him look like somewhat early 30s. I would be surprised if he ends up being early 30s. I'm expecting like 27 or something like that for him. If there is official info out about his age, let me know. Again, I'll be disappointed if he's younger than his 30s.
Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Freshly revived maniac. Feeling some of the back pain should be in his 30s. If he's talking about back pain, he cannot be younger than, I don't know, 34, 35.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe.
Whoa.
I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off.
He sniffed their plan.
My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him.
And again, I'm repeating, Rerir is not in his full potential, and still, he is such a pain in the neck to deal with.
I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Wow. Rerir sees Varka as a threat? I mean, he just said I barely made it out alive. So that means Rerir was already stronger than him when he was even weaker than his current state. So, wait, I need to hear more.
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
I agree with this. Probably not 100% due to Varka, but he's preparing for something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Tell us more, Inefa.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Krai? Why is the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Aino brings Varka up to speed about what happened before.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it.
Even Inefa says Uncle Varka. She's just following after Aino.
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Krai is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
What does Reicher mean? Looks like a German word, but I don't know what Reicher means. Or maybe I knew but forgot. Right now I don't. Moon Hunter? Moon Hunter? Ravager of the Moon, Moon Hunter. Oh. Oh. Wow. Avenger? It is Avenger in German. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I'm German and Raher means revenger. Okay, new German word added to vocabulary.
Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
Oh.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable.
His outfit looks so insane. I love the fur on his back and that crystals. Looks really good.
But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Aren't you placing a little bit too much hope in the Traveler? Considering, I don't know, Traveler can't even best Arlecchino in a fight, let alone one of the 5 sinners. I mean, Arlecchino wasn't even putting her, like, full power in that fight. Let me remind you that. So, Traveler cannot take down Arlecchino, even when she's not in her full power. And now, really talking about Traveler fighting with Rerir. She doesn't stand a chance.
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Paimon says us like she's gonna do anything. True. The only thing she does is float somewhere near Traveler and be an emotional support.
That said, while Aino was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
Which is?
You mean about our mystery ally?
Now after seeing Varka, Flynn's looks so much softer in my eyes. Like his facial features, his overall vibe. Oh.
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast.
Wait, what are they talking about? What did I miss? Who's this mystery ally? Wait, I missed something. That's interesting. They also shielded... Oh, Columbina! They also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kawaki blast. Wait. It's not a Wait, I'm so confused. Who is the mystery ally?
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I thought it was Columbina.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodkrayan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Same Columbina.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them.
Our mystery ally.
Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves.
The only mystery ally I can think of right now is Dansleaf, because he always shows up at the most surprising and weirdly the moments we need him.
Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose.
It is Nicole we are assuming. What, how? From where? You mean that one footage of Nicole in that video. Which video was it? Like we were seeing the whole Not Cry cast. I think it was a teaser. Because she was looking at a light source or something. She's a guide, so I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan.
If it was, I'm gonna be very impressed by Rerir.
But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter.
Maybe with Varka's help it's gonna be possible since he faced Rerir in the past. But we'll see. I just love how Varka is very organized and organized when it comes to his plan and his thoughts.
To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
Oh.
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
We try to find the Iridescent Moon?
The Iridescent Moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
Oh.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides.
How are they
and
even going
illuminate
to
all things?
trail it? Like, how are they going to follow it?
Further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
Exactly, that was my point.
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
Let's go.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
Yeah, I cannot wait for their interaction.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. As you saw
That's
for
gonna be
yourself,
tough.
when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh?
That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so
What?
painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Since when she's been here? No one heard. Not even Varka. Not even Flynn's. Wow. That's some Yelan type of agent skill you got there. Wow.
She heard me.
How did she find this place?
Boss! What are you doing here?
Wait, didn't she say something like putting on a tracker on Yehuda? But earlier, I heard it somewhere. I don't remember when or where, but I faintly remember something like that. So maybe she just followed the tracker on Yehuda. She was mentioning something like that. Maybe in her voice lines.
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius requesting a
Oh,
meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
she was invited. She doesn't need any tracker.
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time.
Is she making him nervous, or am I reading too much into it?
Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Not Krai.
All of Not Krai against one man.
We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
But she works with them through Master Diluc.
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
You mean...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Not only the Curatorium, but also the Northern Intelligence Network.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
You bring Neffer up to speed on what's been happening.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
Oh, Neffer, come on. Neffer is just aura farming. She is. She's just sitting there, aura farming.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
I don't know, I can't... I'm failing to see your point here, Neffer.
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
I mean... You're talking about a huge threat. Not everything has to be transactional. She's taking after Dory a little bit too much, if you ask me.
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh yeah, Lauma, let's go. Emotional manipulation.
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming.
Lauma just ended her. In my eyes, she just ended Neffer. This is next level aura farming. Like, she's not even... Oh, this is such... How to explain it? It is such thorny words wrapped in a soft silk. Like, she's not saying anything critical directly, but very good. Very good, Lauma.
If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Oh my god. These two. This battle of wits is too good. She indirectly called her poor. Wow. That's a low blow, a little bit, huh?
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks.
Oh. No. Look at Yehuda sacrificing herself. She's so selfless.
Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss.
She feels indebted to them.
If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh my god, Jade, imagine Nefer versus Yelan. We kind of got it in... Was it in the event? We saw Nefer and Yelan sitting across each other and sharing a drink. That was low-key Nefer versus Yelan. Which was so good, by the way. Oh, it was an anecdote. Okay, not an event, it was an anecdote.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay.
She didn't have any choice. What do you mean never accept favors? She was about to die and then Columbina literally saved her by sacrificing herself.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehuda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again.
She can't say no to her daughter.
Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after. Do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Wow.
Shh. This is top secret information.
My lips are sealed.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him.
Who's gonna be the staller?
I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Me. Me.
Count me in too.
Then I'm definitely in.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes.
I'm gonna be the hero. No, I'm gonna be the hero. Let them play heroes, I know.
I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Krai. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
That's so smart.
I like it. Genius idea.
She's a genius.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Yes, sir. So which part are we going next? Ooh. Those loading Paimon, Lumine, and Columbina, that was so cute.
Lady Damselette, Wait. And you two?
We have a name.
What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
I'm not gonna answer to a normie Fatui.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this...
What is this
you're seriously pressing
hostility?
your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Oh, I would love to see you try.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
Nice try.
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Shh.
Let them in.
You heard her. Oh, I love the music.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
Oh, tell them. Such a girl boss.
No, my lady.
This is Zandrone's soundtrack. I love it.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
I'm so excited for their interaction again. The other time, I was laughing so much with their little sisterly fights. They are so hilarious.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
The music, her design, it eats. Both.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored.
Yeah, sure.
It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Yeah, whatever you say. I just want to see Columbina rage baiting Zandrone.
Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Me too, me too. That's my queen. I miss her so much. I love how the music suddenly stopped when she said Arlecchino.
What?
Like everything went silent after she said Arlecchino. That's how much aura that woman has. I literally adore her. I worship Arlecchino.
Huh? You mean the knave?
Why not?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
The side-eye from Marionette.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator, which Regrator is Pantalone. Or Pantalone. We don't know which one is it yet. But I'm very interested in that particular Fatui Harbinger and also the Jester. But since Regrator is mentioned, I am excited. And on top of that, the only ones in Nodcry now are me and who? Who? Is it Dottore? I bet it's the doctor. Anyways, I'm excited because Regrator mentioned and then she didn't say. I wonder why she didn't say who the other Harbinger is. Again, I'm assuming it's Dottore, probably. What is it that you need to speak to her about anyway? That sounds, well, not nonchalant, Zandrone. Okay, fake nonchalant person detected.
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
The music is back. Marionette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she was letting on. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point I have no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan. She is Crimson Moon, or like a part of Crimson Moon. She has Crimson Moon in her ultimate animation. Of course Arlecchino is connected to the moons.
Is that a no then?
We are only doing this to stop Rerir. He's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
You were losing. Just admit it. You were losing that fight. No matter how much you play it down or whatever, you were losing, and Columbina saved your little butt there.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't
Did you invite
seriously
Farina?
think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here.
The way she said tea parties sounded eerily like Farina. The way Farina says tea parties.
Tea parties?
That really sounds like Farina. Like, not the rest, only the tea parties. Only the tea parties part. But look, close your eyes and listen to this. You can hear Farina a little bit.
Tea parties?
Absolutely. I stand by my point.
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
We missed so much. Imagine a tea party with Marionette and Arlecchino. I would pay to attend. Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. Exactly.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people.
Oh. Was that sorrow I heard? Fake nonchalant.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people.
See? Perhaps she feels sad and lonely even though she doesn't show. I think that showed it a little bit. I love how Columbina again tried to rage bait her. I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
First Rosaline, now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
Oh. Signora, first Rosaline and now you. If I remember correctly, Rosaline and Columbina, those are only, like, those two are like Marionette's most, how to say, the Harbinger she talked to mostly.
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Mm-hmm.
Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
I'm not so sure about that. Or was he genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? You know, sometimes you introduce the people you like to new stuff to see how they will react. Because you want to see their reaction, you want to hear their thoughts. It's because you like them. It's not so hard to admit that fact, Marionette. Maybe all that coldness is just an act and they actually get along. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
When she says him, does she mean Capitano? I assume she means Capitano. But we will be seeing him again. Why would you say that? And also Tartaglia. Where's Tartaglia right now? Do we know about his whereabouts? Capitano mentioned. My heart broke again. Again, I'm still hopeful. I keep saying it. He's gonna get up. He's gonna become playable. We'll see Capitano again. Stop saying that.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
That teacup looked giant in Marionette's hand, and now look how tiny it is. Wow.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Wait. Leaving one of them in her care. Oh, she's offering the iridescent moon's marrow to Arlecchino? Because she cannot hold 2. She'll definitely accept the invitation.
Me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move.
No, she's angry because she left. Because when Columbina left, it broke Marionette's heart. Because that is the reason all of this hostility.
Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
Yeah, she's just salty. She's mad and salty because she left.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction.
Weren't they using her moon powers or something like that? She has a point.
I just got tired, that's all.
Everyone keeps using her.
I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power.
Tell them. Tell them.
It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
Goosebumps.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do.
What is your reason of staying, actually?
The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to.
It's a really complex situation, but we can see she's actually more mature, more emotionally mature than she looks or she lets on. Because she understands why Columbina left, because they kept using her, but at the same time, she cannot help but feel mad, salty, or even betrayed because Columbina left and she's now behind, feeling lonely. No, but she doesn't want to bring her back because it's not in Columbina's best interests. So she's acting selfless here. Wow.
But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
Traveler's like, what did I do? Traveler catching strays. What did I... Poor Lumen. She just... The only thing she did was to stand there. And then we are being called a riffraff. What does even a riffraff mean, by the way? Is it like a torn piece of fabric or something like that? It sounds like It sounds like it, at least. She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Columbina. Yeah, Traveler, you can read in between lines too. It means loser.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go. We'd better not keep Varka and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Who?
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
Listen to what? What the hell? He's attacking the Fatui's base? I mean, Rerir.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
The hell?
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
It's like revenge time.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again.
Oh.
The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
I was like, this is my house and he cannot beat me in my own house. Let's see, I'm excited. This quest has been going on. This quest has been so exciting so far.
You're not
ever since the
in
beginning.
the weapon system.
Okay, you're not flag as friendlies in the weapon system. Does that mean we are gonna be seen as a target by the system? Oh, thanks for that, Marionette. Thanks a lot. Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do. Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
Oh, come on, come on. We all know you're a softie. Especially for Columbina, come on.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
Oh, that's gonna make her cry before she goes to sleep at night. I mean, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
I love their dynamic so much. They're so older sister and younger sister coded.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Let's go, Mr. Rahar.
It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
A whole army of robots. Oh. Am I gonna be one of those robots? Seriously? Seriously? Let's go. Get this, you stupid Wild Hunts. Don't even think about. Ah! This is too slow. This robot cannot catch up with my speed. This... No! Don't come any closer! Ew! I can't hit that thing. I'm dying! Send help. Requesting backup. Something's hitting me! I can hold it? Why didn't you say so before? Let's go. That was so fun.
Good work.
Yes!
Prepare to fire.
Shotgun. What the hell am I missing? Why am I missing headshot? I mean, they don't even have heads though. You call body shot. Go. I love how they just go. The pushback is so hilarious. Get away. This feels like playing an arcade game. Like fighting against an alien or bug invasion or something like that. Stop missing it! It's the recoil, it's the recoil. Ooh, now we are a sniper.
Come get near.
I'm not singing. Die. Did we just... Oh! I still can see them. What the hell? They're falling down like dead bugs. What the hell? I missed. I missed? I didn't miss. That's cheating. Like how many different types of rope? Whoa. First one. Those are huge.
Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
And they are tanky. Ooh. How many of them?
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Aww. She's speaking to those robots as if they are her children. One of the few times we got to see her say something sentimental. The machine is severely damaged.
Finally, the Ranger himself.
Where is he? I can't shoot anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! That was so good! First person view rear. Oh my god. Why didn't we get a longer shot of that? That was so nice, like the way he grabbed and just throw the robot. He keeps farming aura.
Polonia, get him!
I'm worried about Polonia.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for...
She's not here.
Oh, he's looking for Columbina.
Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Oh my god. Her blood is gonna boil. Oh. Can you imagine? He came here, he saw her, and then he turned his back and just moved on.
Cursed moon.
She just got ignored.
Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
He was like, I don't even see her as a threat or a target. Oh. Oh. Did he just one-shot at Marionette's most beloved robot? What happened to him? Uh-oh. Ooh. Curatorium soundtrack? Polonia is cooked.
So
most
this is
likely.
your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Maybe sorcery? Which I would be very interested in.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Mehrak on the table? What? I haven't seen it.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice.
Why would you picture a creepy dungeon?
Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Nice shopkeeper? Is that Dory? Are you sure she's nice?
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
I would be like Yehoda if I was let into this room. I would sniff around in the background.
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
Let's not hope for the worst, huh?
I've never faced Rerir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
That's true.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
Yeah, the way she
So what do you
downplayed
say?
herself.
You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
I agree.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up
For
against
once.
a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared.
For once, I agree with you, and they've known each other since who knows how long, and this is the first. Oh, I really like Lauma.
Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Who might that be?
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
She took advantage of your situation, Yehoda, and sold you an overpriced gadget because you needed it in that exact moment. That's being shady. Dory's so funny. That smirk.
Anyway,
She's up to something.
I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
You pure-hearted, innocent child, Yehoda. A few moments later.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush?
Aren't you
Dragged me out
what?
of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
I love how Yehoda sees the best in people. She can even see the best in Dory when she's pretty much very calculative and never does anything unless there is something in for Dory.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
Why?
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past.
I love the soundtrack, by the way. What was the name of the region? How can I forget? Okay, I need to remember. Port Ormos. Thank you. Thank you. Port Ormos music. Now hearing it, I feel so nostalgic.
It was back when I first arrived in Krai. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted.
Wow.
And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous.
Sure, this is not a marketing tactic to broaden your business, Dory.
So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor
Jetpack?
dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
That definition exudes aura. Someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees. Oof. Very so.
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier being Alice? Skirt?
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Krai in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on.
What is that?
What exactly are you getting at? No. This is for my personal use only.
Oh, I see what you did there, Nefer. She made her reveal her secret weapon.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later.
By the way, if we assume that Dory meant Alice when she said, I will ask my supplier, she plans to come to Krai soon. So that means Alice incoming.
Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Wow. Okay, Dory. She's so cute, by the way.
Deal.
What is even that? What does it do?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
She just wants to sleep.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
I love how Yehoda thinks Dory is an angel.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Witchcraft. Let's go.
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye.
I'm ready.
So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
After laying down the ground rules for everyone, bro.
Now then.
Anyways.
Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Oh, this will be good.
I made it.
Where are we?
I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Oh. Holy.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings.
I mean, considering he must be a human at the beginning. A human Conrian.
Unless this passed for luxury in Conria.
I don't think so. There was royalty and
Unlikely.
stuff in there.
It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Investigate the note on the table. Don't mind if I do. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself
Who's
busy
this?
by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu.
New kebab shop? I would love that.
I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime.
Did he have a girlfriend? Is this an invitation to a date? I want kebab too.
P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
That's so cute.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close.
Yeah, sounds like
they were living together.
A roommate? A girlfriend? A sister? Question mark, question mark. Read River's diary. Oh my god, yes. Ugh. That's exciting. The
I went over to
soundtrack is so
Joseph's for
good.
drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Thelindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Who's Joseph? Who's Thelindis? His voice sounds so fine here because like this is his normal tone.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good.
That is not a very personal question, is it? Like why Thelindis didn't come along? Is that personal?
But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Thelindis. That's the same name Ririr mentioned.
Wait, did he call out Thelindis along with the sinners' names? Because there was a name that we didn't heard before. Was that Thelindis? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Reports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only.
That's so bad.
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
See, he was very normal in the beginning.
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
And what do you like to eat?
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight?
I mean, from the previous visions, it didn't look underground.
That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings.
Were they underground? But there was a sky there.
They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
I think he was tight on money too. because he's saving up, and then he has very limited food options.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are mundane details of everyday life. It is clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It is neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks.
Even back in the day.
Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. Oh. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. Yeah, if you just use, I don't know, like a pencil to paint off the page, you can actually see what has been written there. With something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. Exactly. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool.
Is this a love letter? No.
The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled.
What?
It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
Oh my god, there is a poet living inside Revere.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Could he mean one of the three moons? Observe Revere's memories.
Revere, over here.
No way. What?
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Can't breathe, hold on. Young Revere? First of all, Daneslave and Vedaflin. Are we gonna see what Vedaflin looks like? I don't know if I'm ready for that. Also, he looked really handsome. He is still handsome, but this has a more innocent like handsomeness. He still had that, pureness about him back in the day.
Hello there, Revere. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
The way I keep trying to see him. I can't believe we are hearing Vedaflin right now.
Hello there, Revere. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
Wait. I like his voice.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Court prophet? Look how light-hearted Daneslave sounds here. Oh, I'm getting tears in my eyes. Oh my god.
Well, I'm flattered.
Looking back at this and how much they changed, like Dainsleif and Revere both, it makes me really sad.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Pop the big question? He's gonna ask... what? To Lindis, or... I can't remember the name. Marry him? He's gonna ask... Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh my god, this doesn't sound like Dainsleif.
Come on, don't give us that.
I mean, not the Dainsleif we know. This is before everything went down, so exactly. This is so sad. Like, I'm excited, but I'm so sad at the same time. Like, looking back at what happened to them and how drastically it changed. We are not seeing Dainsleif or Vedderfalnir, which is such a bummer, by the way. Because I would love to see Vedderfalnir.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
Look how lighthearted the whole conversation is.
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
He looks so happy about getting married. I tripped for a second there because that sounded like Ayato to me for a split second there. Oh. Anyways.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
I want to see him so badly that I keep hearing his voice in my head.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
He's stressing about the proposal and I think the page he torn off was like his rehearsal of a proposal. Like he would start off with those words and then later on he would ask her to marry him. That's so cute.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now.
By your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now? What do you mean by that? She doesn't know his real job. But what is his real job?
A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
You have to explain a little bit more than that. So that is his cover job.
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
His eyes are so nice.
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
Dainsleif used to be so easygoing.
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh?
Like the way he speaks is wildly different.
It's nothing.
What happened, by the way? He probably saw something on Vedderfalnir's expression changing.
Vedderfalnir, Dainsleif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man.
He's impressive. And I'm very intrigued by him.
And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or Just another of the Vinster King's blades. Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
He looks so much like Valt from this angle. Valtiang in Honkai Star Rail.
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
We stopped at the juicy moment. I wanted to see more of that conversation. Continue to observe River's memories. There is more. Is that a mirror? That is. What the? Why are we River in the reflection? That's so creepy. So we are visiting his memories as his old self? Dude. That's so cool. Wow. Is that Thalindis?
Thalindis? You're back early?
Stop. Stop. I'm sad. I'm sad.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
She's so pretty. Really pretty. And they look so good together.
Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
I'm so soft right now. I feel so fuzzy. This is so cute.
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Her eyes are not Conrian. You were right. She doesn't have diamonds in her eyes.
Isn't that a good thing?
Oh. Keen eye. You're such a closed book, Riviere.
Vedifnir showed up today, too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
The visionary.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
I recently proposed? Wait. Huh? But he said I didn't propose. I'm so confused right now and didn't... Isn't the one he proposed to not to Lindis?
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us?
Oh wait, he proposed to her. He already did?
I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
I don't think he's overthinking it for some reason. I think there is something.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
She sounds so happy. Oh, this is cute.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Oh, she didn't give him an answer yet?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just Don't keep me waiting forever.
So cute. Oh, so cute. I'm getting teary-eyed. Don't keep me waiting forever. We love a patient man. We love a patient man who doesn't push. This is cute. Who doesn't push and gives space to his beloved. Aww. That was really cute.
Nobody's. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly?
Ooh.
Besides,
Talking about Vedalfnir.
the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference.
What is his real job? I still don't know it.
Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything.
Oh, he looks so handsome in
These
this
days, the
scene.
king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
The king is lost in his research and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies.
That is his real job? As assassin? What the hell? I'm under no illusions as to why, because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies.
A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will.
Yeah, I faintly remember the King of Caria being very harsh and cruel.
What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf?
Oh my
God. Can he ever find true peace?
So he's killing in the name of the king, so he's an assassin. Wow. And it's deeply affecting him, naturally.
Thalendis?
And she doesn't know. Wait, did I get it right? They are assassinating Crimson Moon people, right?
It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either.
Yes, it's... Okay, great. I understand correctly. So, Crimson Moon family was the previous royal family. Holy. That's why he's worried. Maybe because he's an assassin in the name of the king, that's why Vedalfnir wouldn't want him to get married, because since he will have a family of his own, maybe he doesn't want to do that dangerous job anymore, and that's not in their best agenda. I mean, talking about the king.
There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere.
Girl. I feel very sorry for her. Because she doesn't even know how deep they are into trouble.
I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side.
These two are adorable.
Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
She's so cute. She's such a sunshine.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
They're gonna go to a ball? That's so romantic. His arms look kind of off. Like, I don't know. What is it about them? It doesn't look natural for some reason. Like I don't know, something about maybe the proportions are off. I don't know. Anyways, they look so cute together though.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Don't tell me he calls her a happy bunny. I'm gonna pass out.
Relax. I'll be there.
They're so cute.
Seriously though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
As you should.
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner.
I love them so much. They're such this iconic it couple. So cute.
Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
Mm-hmm. She has a point. Good thing he doesn't call her kitten. Stop! Stop! Stop. I would pass out. I would pass out in that, but nobody can say kitten as well as Silas, so.
Alright. White outfit it is.
White outfit?
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services.
Yep.
By giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Vinster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do.
So he's basically living a double life. That must be so hard, like hiding such a huge part of your life from your significant other.
Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
Now she can personally relate to him.
Let's dig a little deeper.
Leave the hut. Where are we going? Out?
Our last operation was a resounding success.
Look at his
All thanks to
arms,
you,
they look so
great hero
funky. Like wet
In total,
spaghettis.
we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon and 67 accomplices.
Wait. That's why he's called Rahir of Solnari, because they've been apprehending Crimson Moon people. 32. Whoa.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored.
Oh. So he wasn't always hostile and hateful towards the moon. I wonder how that shift happened.
Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day.
I think it's so
As it happens,
interesting.
that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
Oh, so Lindis is studying on the Crimson Moon.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Don't tell people that. They could use it against him. Oh no.
Where would I even start?
That can't be easy. And also, he's already cooked because he didn't tell her in the beginning and now he's gonna tell her, but they are, you know, soon to be married, but he's been keeping a huge part of himself hidden from her, so basically lying to her all this time. And on top of that, it's not an ordinary job. Like, he's literally killing Crimson Moon people for the king, which is entirely questionable. I feel bad for him because apparently he seems troubled by this, but he cannot see a way out for himself. But still, what he's doing is horrible stuff.
How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
Oh.
That your hands are steeped in blood?
Yeah, what a sticky situation. I mean, how did he ended up being an executioner in the first place? Like, how did you get yourself into this mess in the beginning?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
Oh. I'm not well. Oh, I'm not well. Now I feel horrible for him. No. And his colleague Thorkel was also an orphan too. So that's how he ended up as the executioner, because he was an orphan who didn't have a choice to begin with.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon.
Don't tell me they are identifying the direct descendants of the Crimson Moon and they are executing them. Whoa. Whoa. That is... What's the word for it? I'm trying to remember the word for it. Where you kill a whole bloodline. What the hell? Oh, this got dark real quick. This got dark real quick. Genocide. Thanks. Thanks, that's the word. Heavy.
Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Yeah, if you keep killing their people.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason.
It already
These
started.
These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing.
So they're in war here, basically. And they're already demonizing them too. Like, oh, they're not innocent either. So it's fine killing them. This is so bad.
Take care, Rey here of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
Secret ward against the Crimson Moon bloodline. Yeah, basically. I feel horrible for Ririer. He was an orphan who got caught up in this. He doesn't even want to carry on doing this, apparently, but he has no other choice.
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to.
But then, to protect her, probably.
But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Ririer seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction.
Yeah, he's been overthinking it so much. I'm really curious about what Vedalfnir looked like when he gave them the news.
Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like.
We didn't get to see them, which I'm kind of bummed out about.
I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else?
What's that behind her?
What's this black smoke?
Or like dark green smoke? Touch it, touch it. What?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Ririer. You're in for it. Big time.
So he's making her wait.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Is this that little kid we saw in the live stream trailer? They're gonna talk about killing someone. Because this little boy was talking about killing someone.
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
What the hell? Be careful of him, Thelindis.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Be cautious, Thelindis.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
His clothes are dirty, as if he's been out for far too long. For a little kid.
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Arlecchino's eyes. Crimson Moon descendant. What the hell? Stop. Her entire tone changed. Her entire tone changed when she saw his eyes.
May we have a word in private?
Wait a minute.
Who are you? And what do you want?
See? What the hell?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
My god, this is so sad.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity.
This is how she learns.
His name is Ririer, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
He ended her. And ended Rerir too. Holy... This is how she finds out?
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Girl, because it's your fiance. What do you mean why you're telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
Because of what?
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis.
Good point. Good point. Is it me or...
What did you say?
I mean... Her reaction...
What did you say?
Doesn't seem so calm. For someone who's finding this out now. Or is she trying to save face? Like by trying to stay calm. But still... She might have had her suspicions. Maybe. But who would who would think, I'm suspecting that my fiancé might be an executioner who is killing out our entire bloodline. No, the max she would think, Rerir is being suspicious. Is he cheating on me? Is he, I don't know, hiding stuff? Going to places without telling me. Imagine what would you do, Jade? Don't put me in that situation right now. Okay, don't put me in that situation. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know, honestly. Let me stop this right now. You cannot ask me. The way he's acting, imagine what would you do, Jade, if I were him. What the hell? Why are you even asking something like this? Should I be concerned? Should I have my own suspicions? It's like, Let me stop. No. Sus. I was gonna ask you that before, but I thought it would be cruel. It is a cruel question. Can you imagine yourself in that type of situation? It's terrible. Like, I don't even have strong enough words to describe this whole situation.
Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there.
Maybe through that dark green smoke, she entered Talindis' memories or stuff like that. Larir, stop! What the hell is Larir? Who came up with Larir? There is no such thing as Larir. Guys, mualan me to Larir. Lami, what if Jade was like Rerir? Yeah. Let's ask Lami the same question. What if I was Rerir? What would you do? Is it an easy question to answer like that? He's saying easy. Oh, come on. He said easy. Wow. Easy, I would accept you. I'm the same. Someone said, oh, but what the hell at the same time. Same, actually. Wow. I'm so flattered. Thank you for accepting me, Lami.
Why would her memories appear in his fragment?
Imagine if it's because they are that close.
The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Oh, she's wearing Dory's protective, what do you even call that? Protective stuff on her chest. Oh, that's it. This part was so pure cinema. Like, I was glued here, 100% immersed. This quest has been going so good.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rurir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Such an aura farm movement or spell.
Any more questions and I'll have to start charging.
Okay, chill.
I had no idea you could do that, boss.
That's so cool.
Seriously, that was amazing. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
Same.
Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
Yahoro is so us.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside.
Okay, let's do it
That's
again.
all we can see for now.
Let's do it again.
Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
Can't we do it again?
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission
she's
is
worried
a
about
risky
us.
one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Now where are we going? Back to Traveler and Columbina. I like all of these different POVs throughout the quest, by the way.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
It's been 2 days.
Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
You'll just have to sneak past, nice and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over.
It's fine, we can fight them.
If they spot us, they'll run
But
straight
we're gonna
back
be
to
so
where we
cooked
were.
if they
And
spot
once
us.
he knows
Yeah,
we're here,
exactly.
It won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Calm down. Everlasting as the moon! The quest name, have you seen that? She's gonna be here, everlasting as the moon. Yay! Oh, yay, finally. What the hell? I didn't do anything.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly.
What the hell? I was spotted while I was fangirling over Arlecchino.
They might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly sweeping the area.
Oh my god. Okay, before Arlecchino, I have to take a short break because after she is here, I won't be able to get up from this chair. So, stay put. I'll be right back. 5 minutes max, okay? 5 minutes max. I'll be right back. Just watch Columbina until I'm back, okay? I'm back. Okay, next part is gonna be incredible. I am seated and I am so ready because my goat Arlecchino will be here shortly. Yay, let's go. Let's go. Where were we? Quietly and nicely.
One little slip up, if they spot us, they'll run.
Everlasting as the moon. Let's go. Where did they even see me?
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted.
I thought I was spotted again. So they are behind us.
Phew, that was a close
We should be
call.
safe now. They are walking towards you. I can see. Wait, why I couldn't climb? Ah! Okay. We might. Ah! They're coming from every direction. What the hell am I gonna do? Arlecchino, come and save me!
Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
I can hardly see anything because of the fog. Oh, okay, we made it.
Oh, there's no end to these things!
We can't keep going like this. Surely there must be another way around, another way out. I don't know. Oh my god, this is not good. Oh, we are cooked. I'll protect you, Columbina. Don't worry about it. Okay, we have to fight.
Fire.
She's here. She's here.
Fire?
Everlasting as the moon. Come on.
Oh no, there's a fire!
Burn them. Burn them with your flames, Father. Effortless. That was quick. Oof. Look at her. Pure aura. One shot, one kill. I love this woman.
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
I have never seen aura farm like this. Wow. And then she just sat down. Wow. I love her. I love her. Mogged rear. Yeah. She mogged everyone in this quest. Wow, look at her. I could watch her like this.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power.
That's true. Oh my god, look at her. This is incredible.
Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
Face card never declines. If looks could kill, I'd be on the ground right now.
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
I feel so flattered. Guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Yeah, I missed you, Arlecchino, so much. No, we cannot go. We cannot go. Oh my god, look at Arlecchino's doodle. I want that as my PFP. Why did we leave Arlecchino part just like that?
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh.
I love that. That is so iconic. Stupid right here of stupid Solnari.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Okay, I gotta confess something. I was very neutral about Marionette when Not Cry first dropped and stuff like that. But the more we see her in the Archon quest, the more I start to love her. And at this point, if she becomes playable, I am so pulling for her. Because again, like she grew on me so much. I really like her now. Stupid right here of stupid
right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh.
I really like her.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Who's that?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
I was about to say, why does it sound familiar to me too? And then boom. Of course, Arlecchino is here. They are here. Linny, Fremine, and Lynette. Oh, hi, children.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Linny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
And then it broke even more. And that smug smirk on her face. It's so hilarious.
Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
No, poor Lynette on cleaning duty.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
So cute.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
She's a softie. She's a softie and you cannot argue otherwise. Softie on the inside. Fake nonchalant. Sundere, exactly. Perfect. Perfect word. Where's my goat Arlecchino? Return to the secret base and discuss your next steps. Where's my goat Arlecchino? Where am I supposed to be going? Is this... Yeah, I should. I wondered if there was any waypoint nearby. Don't mess... Dang. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me! I swear. I swear. Stupid thing. And it's Pyro too. Okay. This is the secret... Guys, this is the secret base. I remember coming here and I said, hey, why is this here? This could be such a perfect spot to hide a chest. Missed opportunity, I said. There is, of course there is a reason why this is here. It's a secret base. We just didn't know back then. Nothing is coincidental in Genshin Impact.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one
That
piece.
fierce look. Have mercy.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Yahora and Lauma looking at Varka just the way we would look at him.
boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
She's gonna out-aura Varka. She's here to mog Varka. Who do we have here? That's my goat. That's my queen. Call her father.
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime tea party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
I love her nails. That red. Oh, I love her. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm.
Surely it can't be.
What do you mean, surely it can't be?
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
Crimson Moon Descendant.
Of course. In those memories we just saw.
Crimson Moon Descendant.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers.
That's her.
So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
The way she downplayed tea party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodkrai, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
I can never get enough of Arlecchino. The way she looks, the way she talks, her voice.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
No, I love this. Like, they already researched each other, but they are trying to act as if... You know?
A Fatui Harbinger.
Don't be prejudiced, Lauma. She's the best. Oh, look at her.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense.
The tension in the room.
We can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
She's killing it. She's killing it. The pose, the look, it's just 100% serve. Infinite aura.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
I can't look away from Arlecchino. Wow.
Nor does Nodkrai belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same.
Clocked.
Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
Oof. She will never fall short from a comeback.
Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the Hall Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her. What if I want to say both? And what if I want to add a third option saying, and I love her?
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
Yeah, those... You have every right to be reluctant, Lauma.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nodkrai. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I still can't forgive Fatui for what they did to Lauma and Frostmoon Scions and the Seventh Statue. Because that thing is atrocious.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably.
She's a really good diplomat.
That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui.
She's here because she is a descendant of Crimson Moon.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
I love that how she's so intimidating. Like she keeps people on her toes just by staring at them. That's so... I really admire it about Arlecchino. And also, nobody will be speaking of something that she doesn't want to speak about. That's for sure. Look at her nails. Gorgeous. Caught.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that...
Oh, she
we'll
is.
proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Yehoda.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
What does dreg mean? Let me look it up. Is it short or another word for descendant? Wow. That's offensive. I just looked it up on dictionary. That's offensive. Why would you say dregs of the Crimson Moon? Wow. That's rude. That's rude.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Did you see the look in Arlecchino's eyes? Same. Because what do you mean, dregs? Basically means remnants, but in a bad way.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse,
Columbina?
and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
She's looking at Arlecchino as if she's expecting her to explain. But I don't know. Oh.
To my knowledge, those were the names of 2 different Conrian dynasties.
That wasn't a look to, like, explain. She was asking for permission from Arlecchino to explain. And then Arlecchino nodded. Like, yeah, you can go on. Wow. Those were the names of 2 different Conrian dynasties. True.
Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers.
That Vinster King, I hate him. I hate him with a passion, with all of my heart. I hate him.
In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Tholindis? Just after Rerir regained his body, he called out that name, along with Vedrfolnir.
Vedrfolnir, Granddaughter! Flinders! Flinders!
His voice changes when he calls out for Thelindis, as if she died in front of his eyes, like the moment he called out her name. Because the other two, like the sinners' names, Vedderfolnir and Ryan Dottir, they sound rageful, angry, but Thelindis, the way he calls out Thelindis sounds so like desperate and sorrowful.
Vedderfolnir.
Hateful.
Granddaughter!
Hateful again. And then he remembered.
Flinders!
As if he's crying.
Flinders!
Wow.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this?
Now that I know who she is,
Do we know anything
I
about
can
her?
certainly like see the difference between the tone. Props to the voice actor, literally. What do we know? Do we know anything about her? Not much.
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Yeah, she was a little sus too.
Oh, and one more thing.
She was a researcher
Rerir's
of
fragment
Crimson Moon.
also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
It just dawned on me. Thelindis is gonna die, and that's when Rerir is gonna lose it. That's how he becomes unstable and fall into madness. No.
Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
No.
Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian,
She might still be alive. The curse of immortality. But she didn't have diamonds in her eyes. So doesn't that mean she wasn't a pure blood Conrian? The curse of immortality.
oh yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
Mm-mm.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
True.
That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
Ooh.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
This is the part we're gonna work with Arlecchino.
As for the others,
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
I'm gonna go with Arlecchino.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
Yes, my lady.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Knights of Favonius. Are we gonna see Knights of Favonius? The
Relax.
wheeze.
Just do your... Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Ooh. Flynn
We're
is here.
back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A little late.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info.
He has this very light-hearted laugh every time he speaks. Like, his whole aura feels very soothing and, like, protective. Kind of like a very big, fluffy, warm teddy bear.
Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined.
Oh.
I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
Oh, you poor little thing. Inefa, get her some crumb cakes.
Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flints?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told
Uncle
us about
Varka.
how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flints' intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodkrai in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flints, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodkrai are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Oh my gosh, he really is a genius.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
Next time, she's not gonna accept that deal.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
You are far too predictable, Varka.
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings.
True.
And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
What? But he said he fought him a long time ago. What do you mean he still haven't recovered?
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
It's so cool to see where each character is in between, like, the scene changes. Where's my goat Arlecchino? Go to the place the knave mentioned. I'm running to you.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Cross over to where?
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned?
Don't ask, just follow, Paimon.
We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Tell them. Descendant of the Crimson Moon.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Wait, what does that mean? Last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames. My brain is digging for past information that I might forget. I might have forgotten. Two Worlds Flames. Where did I hear it? I heard it somewhere before. Whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, I know, Paimon.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Yep. Her boss title. Yes, her boss title. Two Worlds Aflame. Or something like that. You're totally right. You're totally right.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it.
And when was that? By the way, Livia Court, thank you so much for tier 1 and happy 7 months. Girl, half a year. I'm so happy to be your sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Nexer Pulse, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, guys.
But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves.
Her flames can wipe memories. Like that kind of very special fire. She does that in her story quest to the people who want to leave the House of the Hearth. Previous knave, what she did was to kill anyone who wants to leave the House of the Hearth. But the new knave, which is the best knave, and the goat knave, which is Arlecchino, she wipes those people's memories using her special kind of fire. So in a way, she's actually killing them by wiping their memory because the person doesn't remember anything, therefore, like, they start a new life. Basically, their old self dies and they are free to leave. Wow.
What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands. So that's why her hands are blackened. So she's in a constant state of suppressing her power or suppressing her emotions, because if she lets loose, basically it is consuming her. I wonder what happens if it like reaches like more places.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth.
Actually, it's not a curse. It's her power. But if you look at it from another perspective, it's a power and a curse at the same time.
Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand.
I'm still at the part she's constantly suppressing herself and her power. And she's still very powerful, even though she constantly holds back.
For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Oh my god, finally, because I was in the back of my mind, like, we are talking about 3 moons, but why aren't we talking about Crimson Moon? Like, where does this Crimson Moon come from? It is shattered remnants of the iridescent moon fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Thank you for clearing that out, Arlecchino. I love you.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Wow.
You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
So she cannot draw upon its power, otherwise it's going to corrupt the whole body, and who knows what's going to happen then to her. Probably she won't be herself anymore.
If I recall correctly, You once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
So that blackness shouldn't travel up to her arms, to her shoulders, and down to her heart. And it's already in her hands. So you could say it's 45% there already. Holy.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
The control and the discipline that takes. Wow.
Whew. Sounds intense.
As if I wasn't already impressed by Arlecchino so much. This takes it to a whole new level.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait.
No, it can't. I want to hear
Is there anything
more.
else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Nope.
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Contiunes used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters.
Yeah, that's what I understood.
Does that mean that the Contiunes were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
Ooh, nice point. The Contiunes were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon.
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
Oh, we can see that.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence.
Aww. He sensed the iridescent moon.
When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Which would be Abyss corruption.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project.
Does that imply that the doctor might research an experiment on Arlecchino? I would kill him with my own hands. She should kill him with her own hands, actually, before he gets the chance. But then again, Dottore's rank was higher than Arlecchino's, was it not? Yes. Dang. Okay, I'll help Arlecchino.
Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
Yep, that's what she said.
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
So she can best Dottore and kill him. She doesn't need my help after all. She might outrank him with the iridescent moon marrow.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Let's go, my queen.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Parenheri, also known as Leobranto Inamorato.
What?
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine.
I will.
It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details.
Such as?
In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
What? There was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world. Descenders? Conria had an orphanage of descenders? What the hell? Oh, wow. Wow.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
What kind of induction? Yeah, tell me about that. Not all Outlanders are descenders. Oh, well, yeah, I might have skipped that part.
The Crimson Moon Sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
What kind of experiment is this? What the hell? Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. So what did they do? Like, cut away their powers?
They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?"
What the hell?
Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon.
They burned those children over and over again. Oh my god, this is so messed up. This is so messed up.
The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew."
Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. So there is actually there's two worlds. And there is a passage in between those two worlds, which is a fireplace. Well, where could that be? The lore here is crazy. Absolutely. I'm mind blown.
The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
It's not even in this world, it's on the other half. Tevat and the Abyss, that makes so much sense, yes. That makes so much sense, because there is this corridor in the Abyss that connects Tevat to the Abyss, like to the, what do you say, the other half of the Abyss. Holy. When I say the other half, it's like the deeper parts. You know, the first part of 1 to 8, and then there is another part that is 9 to 12. Holy.
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere?
It's not a literal fireplace, maybe.
Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days
Arlecchino
of
story
Contia,
quest.
people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death.
I forgot her name, but that little girl we saw, Clairvy, thanks. Clairvy's after image was exactly that, the ghostly after image. In the days of Carnia, people believed they could use the bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. That's why they were obsessed with the abyss. They were trying to... What is that in the background? Flying. Ah, whatever.
In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part.
And then we have to walk through her flames.
The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Don't worry, we've got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler,
this part was so
spare me a
good.
little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Sure. Oh, the lore was crazy in this part.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Pure aura. The crimson moon? Wow. That incantation, those flames, the aura, the soundtrack. Wow.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Yes, my lady.
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Only embers remain. Let's go, everlasting as the moon. Wow. Too good. Go back to her before you go. Wait, where is she? Oh, my goat. I thought she wasn't here.
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window.
What is that supposed to mean? Wow. She called us an earthquake. Are we gonna cause an earthquake by passing through? Look at those. I love the flame steps that we're taking. Can I go like this? Ah, I should have gone like that from the very beginning. Whoa.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth.
Voice of the abyss?
Why are you?
What do you mean, voice of the abyss?
Over from another world to transcend fate itself. I have no right to.
So, Oh, she's talking to the traveler. That's nothing that we didn't knew. I mean, we didn't know. We are not supposed to answer. We are not supposed to answer. The soundtrack is so good. I love the colors. Did I just hear a tic-tac?
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss?
Wow.
It's practically filled the entire place! What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Imagine seeing your sister like that. Like, seeing a moon like that doesn't really give the same effect. But imagine seeing the body, because that's literally it. Looks like there's only one way through here.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Okay, don't worry. Oh my god. Proceed deeper.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces?
Dude, that looks like a whole
Pretty cool,
piece.
Paimon. How is that possible?
Why didn't you answer? What's this? Party setup. This party is perfectly capable. Bye-bye. What if they attack us in the
Fulfill our pact!
in the cutscene though?
Laid bare.
Anything else? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, wait, there's two? Now there are fragments.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
No, there is not two. That's how it really looks. What? The soundtrack is incredible. We're gonna fight. Ah, boring.
Going in! Show no mercy! See Laline, see Papa! Bring it! Overruled!
She just hit almost 300k, by the way. 295. I like this place. Ooh, a chest. Not that metal junk keeping me away from the chest.
Why do they never miss? That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light
Benny.
it up. Teamwork is dream. You two, time to transfixed.
Oh, I don't have any stamina. I tried to use her wings, but... Oh! What's that? A broken statue? With an altar.
Huh?
So, the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky.
Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there.
Oh, then where is it?
It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Why is there a mechanism here?
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind.
Oh.
If we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Maybe they're like a seal to that gateway. Imagine that leading to the abyss.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thelindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Rerir was not the only one who was hiding things. Did she ever tell him about the scope of this research? Because they are basically opening a gateway to the abyss.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Girl.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thelindis? Is that Rerir's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention that she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistorium?
Oh yeah! So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
I mean, that seems like it.
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here, like echoes or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest.
Who that poem is talking about?
For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Activate the second device. Yeah, sure. Don't hold me back, Haley Charles.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again.
How do we purify it?
Nearby.
Traveler can't Traveler purify it?
Transfixed. Yeah.
Oh no, there's this other device that's gonna purify it. Oh
Everybody
you
stand.
little.
Letting Crave names echo. Get to work.
And then we go back and shoot from this to that purple rock. Was this really necessary? Let's hope the third one goes smoother. I love how you use their burst for Haley Charles. I never do that. I mean, that's the only enemy I'm fighting, so why not?
The moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
Unlocking what? Moon marrow, or rather the power of 3 moons, is the key to unlocking... immortality? To the abyss? What else could it be? I don't know, some kind of knowledge? The power of the 3 moons. What do you want to do with that?
Really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
If what? She's calling this a madness. Okay. I doubt it's immortality. Maybe another world? Maybe she was saying the name of the other world and not Tevat? Because there are 2 worlds. Oh, what? Great. Here we go. Finally, let's descend.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow.
I hope the moon marrow's in there.
Oh, Revier. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Outsider being our sibling? Maybe? Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. I think she's talking about, Ether.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
You sound so sus to Lindis. What are you gonna do if you can get your hands on that outsider? What the hell?
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Lindis's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Let's take it and give it to Arlecchino so that she can be stronger. that swallowed us. Literally. Sever the abyssal fetters.
These things are so creepy!
How do we sever them?
Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow!
The soundtrack is incredible. Yeah. Like almost feeling the chills. Already set up. This is perfect.
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
They sealed it off in abyssal power? Tholindis, what the hell?
Teamwork is strength! Bring it!
See, Laline, it's Papa!
Yeah,
Get him!
so much chasm vibes, I agree. My ears are so blessed, by the way. I'm just listening to the music. Oh wait, I can't climb? What do you mean you can't? What do you mean I can't climb? How do I get up then? Let me try to find a way. Maybe there is... Oh! Here we go. What? This is not the way. Wait, did I just... I think I drove a circle there. Oh, look. This leads up. This leads up. Get away. Boring. Get to work! Transfixed! Okay, second one.
Hang in there! We're so close!
I'm literally at the edge of my seat. I'm so excited. What happened to Shilonen?
Let's light fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of...
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Overruled!
Stupid wolves. Here we go. Look at the moon marrow. It's not glowy or pure like the other one we found. Like Frost Moon's marrow. Corrupted with the abyss.
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying
It
flame.
looks so pretty.
Yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely.
I love that color of the flames.
If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Wow. That's even more beautiful.
Cold.
Who's that? Who's that?
Is it you? Are you here?
Is it the moon marrow talking?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
What?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
I think she's talking to Columbina.
I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like
Imagine feeling
I was
that.
being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that.
And then she reached for the power of the abyss?
Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death.
Wait, I changed my mind. Maybe she's talking to the traveler? What?
You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too.
She's not talking to any of us.
But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason.
Hypo?
Farewell, Hypo.
Who is Hypo? Who's Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon?
That's what I'm assuming.
It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Mm-hmm.
None of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
I'm gonna Google Hypo Genshin. Oh wait.
This place looks
What?
different than when we came in.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Oh, it's the same poem. fragments are falling from the sky?
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
What is it?
The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Look at the abyss. Ooh.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
My heart?
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked!
Oh, we are cooked.
They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
My
What are you
god.
waiting for?
My god. He never stops aura farming, I swear. Witness my rise. Wow. I love this woman. To the crimson moon and back.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Because she pushed her power and the corruption. No. No. How further is it? Oh my god.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Small price, that's your soul.
The Abyss wanted to trap you inside,
Yeah, it
and
was the
I
Abyss.
defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Is there anything I can do in return? If I can purify the abyssal power, then maybe...
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Wow. And the way she's so calm and composed about this never ceases to impress me.
But surely...
I bet she researched it deeply. And if she says there is nothing we can do, there is nothing we can do. I believe her.
Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
He's like, where is my moon marrow?
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
To the rightful owner.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
So we can count Arlecchino as a moon sister now. So that makes them sisters. This is so cute. And she's helping her regain her power.
Feeling stronger?
Because look how the flowers grew. No, I thought it was getting better.
Oh, hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Oh, that's a high level.
It's still not enough.
I mean,
There's
of course.
no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this.
Even as a third harbinger, she cannot take on Ririer. She has to have her, like, whole moon goddess powers.
Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
Wait. We also have a moon marrow. We are 3 sisters. Wait. That's too cute. No, that's too beautiful. 3 new moon sisters. I love this. I'm so happy.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before.
Look at the flowers, fully bloomed in their blue, most gorgeous state.
I want to see him gone from Not Krai. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier.
I cannot wait for Ririer and Arlecchino face off. I am waiting to see his face when he sees Arlecchino's pupils. Crimson Moon Descendant. Ooh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be a good moment.
When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Look at how she's so gentle with her now. That's adorable.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger.
What plans of her own? I'm dying to know.
But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Ririer.
It would break me apart to see that.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
What new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name.
But didn't she forget her real name?
We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Ririer, give it some thought.
This feels more like a gentle push coming from an older sister.
All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Wow, that's the end of Act 3.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Alright. So that's gonna be the end of today's stream, since we completed Act 3. Next is gonna be Act 4. That's gonna be next week. Thank you all so much for joining. I loved every second of this quest, and I was so happy to see Arlecchino and she gaining the Crimson Moon Marrow. That was incredible. I assume there's not going to be Arlecchino in the Act 4 since she said she's done and she's going, and I'm really sad to see her. But again, I am excited and I'm looking forward to the Act 4. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you on the next one, guys. And take care until next time. By the way, if you want to join the streams, definitely join Discord or our Instagram broadcast channel. You will get notifications every time I go live. Now, I'm gonna go and rest. Take care until next time. Bye.